Hello everyone. New project today. I'm going to be going and renting, I think they're called a groundhog from Home Depot today, which is a trench digger. I'm doing about 30 foot of trench along here, 18 inches down. It doesn't probably have to be quite 18 inches, but it is for an electrical line that's going through conduit. I want it as close to 18 inches as I can get. So this video is just to show you if this is going to be easy, is it going to be hard? Because it is hard digging through this Texas soil, I tell you, it is tough. I thought I had about 18 inches over where that starts. Turns out to be about 14 inches. So let's see if we can make it easier. All right, so I've already got about 5 or 6 feet dug. It's not too difficult. I'll do it in a minute for y'all, but really there's just different little controls. There's a switch up here on off. So that's your kill switch. You also have a switch up here on off, but I don't think that does much of anything because when I switched it, it didn't really do anything. You got slow, fast. I've got it on fastest. You've got the choke right here. Right here. So that chokes it, and then you can bring it on over. I guess that's gas. I haven't put any gas. They'll put gas in it for you. This lever is probably one of the hardest things to control on this. So I mean, when you pull this, you have to kind of push down, pull, and then you can drop the blade down. But once it's down off of this mark, the part that really got me worried, because they kept telling me how manual this is. This is manual, you have to pull it. You actually just lift it, bring it back a little bit, and then just slowly lower it and let the blade do the work for you. There is no pulling this thing back. And they have a gear down here to where it can go back, click, 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 click. The tires can turn backwards, but they can't turn forward. So there is maybe times when you first put the blade down that it starts to kind of slide it forward. It can't roll forward, but it might slide a little bit. And in that case, I'm just holding it back here and kind of pulling out slightly, so it'll sit there and just let the blade do the work and dig in. I guess I'm going to go ahead and move the camera back a little bit and then run it again. So this is called the Groundhog. I rented it at Home Depot for $65. Where it's not easy, it's definitely a lot easier to get around than their larger trenchers. So it's doing a lot better job than what I thought it would. Going through Texas concrete-like soil and rocks and everything, it's doing a great job of that. Like I said before, the hardest part is trying to get this thing to drop down. It's really hanging up, but that might just be this individual unit. All right, all done. Again, I think that was about 25, somewhere around 25 feet or so. Good thing about using one of these is that you don't have nearly as much dirt to put back in the hole, because the slot is about, or the trench is about this wide, versus a trench that I would dig would be more like this wide, probably 2 or 3 times as much dirt, so a lot harder to get everything back into the trench. I'll now be power washing this and taking it back so I don't get charged a cleaning fee. Again, the rental on this was $65. With insurance, it was $75. With tax, $80, a little shy of $80. And in my opinion, well worth it, because what just took me about an hour and a half would have probably taken me closer to, yeah, probably 8 to 12 hours of digging, and a lot more work than the hour and a half I spent with this. Anyway, good luck to you on your project.